Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Aether. I'm coming back. Thank you Aether for making this video possible. So I'll run you guys through on what new content we're about to see in this version. Because right now they're featuring a really strong character, even to this day in CN. And her name is Thoth, a physical DPS carry. But first and foremost, Aether finally got a PC client. That's right, I don't have to play this game on emulator anymore. I will include the link to download the PC client in the description below. So let's get straight into it to see what this new version is all about. Alright, so guys, what you're looking at here is the PC client, pretty similar to the mobile version. And then if you go here into the settings, you can see that the settings can go even much higher. So my monitor is up to 1440p. It can support up to 4K. If your monitor supports up to 4K and then 120 FPS, I basically set everything to high. So yeah, the game is really smooth. As for controls, it supports full keyboard or joystick, aka gamepad. So you can connect your DualShock from PS5 or your Xbox controller and the PC client will detect it. So I have here, right here, my PlayStation 5 controller all hooked in. Apart from that, you can also bind your keys to your liking. I just set mine to default. So let's look at the game itself. So this girl here, that's Thoth. She's the newest character. So good. I already rolled her and I have the VOD on YouTube, so you can check the link in the description if you want to see my roll attempts. So Thoth will be on the radar banner this patch, and if you're returning to the game or if you're starting this game, I highly recommend rolling anchored precise scan. So there's two kinds of scan, precise scan and anchored precise. The only difference is that precise scan is 50-50. So the pity is at 70. But you may not get Thoth guaranteed. It's any S grade modifier. But if you go for anchored precise scan, the pity is higher at 90. But once you roll a yellow S grade, it's guaranteed Thoth. So just go straight for anchored precise scan unless you're feeling very lucky. Now we'll talk about the welfare, what this patch has to offer. So if you can see over here, the moment you sign into this patch, you're gonna get version release rewards down here. And that's 10 rolls to precise scan and also 10 rolls to modifier scan. So modifier scan is the standard banner. Precise scan can be used in the Thoth banner. And the highlight of this is a whole S-grade selector. All the way up to segment. So if you want my recommendation on who to select for the selector, I recommend either getting segment if you're already getting Thoth, because they have a chain ultimate together. So you can see them use their ultimates together. I'll show you in the next part of the video. Other than segment, you can also opt to get Ling Guang because Ling Guang is a universal support. She's top tier right now. If you get her, she can be placed into any team. And what you're looking at right here is her special skin, also for sale during the patch version. This is her default look, and if you want to spend for her skin, this is a skin, and it also comes with a whole scene like that. So yeah, in the selector TLDR, get segment if you want to pair with Thoth's ultimate, or Ling Guang if you want a top tier support. These two. Other than that, obviously, you can check every character that you don't own in the selector and see if their style is to your liking. Of course, like, the most important thing is if you like the character and you have fun with them. So first things first, pick your favorite character, or if you want to go meta, then pick Ling Guang or segment. As for the event itself, chapter 19 is open. So if you're new or if you're returning, you can catch up with the past chapters. This will also give you currency to roll your gacha. Otherwise, you can just go straight into chapter 19. And Thoth's chapter is also out, her side story. Also more gacha currency rolls when you do it. With that aside, the only thing left now is that if you're a returner, you're gonna get this welcome home feature over here. And then you can just do missions. And you can buy bundles from here. And you also can roll a returning gacha with these rewards. So there's 5 rolls here if you're returning. It shouldn't be trouble to finish them all. See, I'm already almost done with it. I'm a returner myself. And apart from that, there's also a recall event going on. So you can share your code, or you can also get a friend to give you their code. And then you can both get rewards from here. And you can buy rewards from this Kitten's Black Market for more standard rolls and more Shifter Star gems. So if you already rolled Thoth and you want to build her, there's this thing down here called Cultivation Strategy. It's most of the time accurate, but I still advise you to do your due diligence by checking with the community. Usually they also have a Google Sheet on what's best for her. But over here, this is mostly accurate for her. And now we will see why Thoth is so good, especially for new players. So now I'm in a tutorial stage with Thoth, and this is my gamepad controls. As you can see here, the keybinds are shown on the bottom left and bottom right. So let's see what makes Thoth so good. So Thoth is a ranged character. This makes it already really comfortable to play her with. Basic attack is like this. So all you need to know is that whenever she does her first and second skill, she's gonna get a mark. And then whenever she gets 2 marks, you just press skill 3 to finish it. So right now I'm gonna show you skill 1. So you see the yellow mark at the bottom here. And I'll do skill 1 one more time. So 2 yellow mark. And I'll finish it with skill 3, which is R2 right here. So like that. So there's 2 kinds of mark. The mark from skill 1 and the mark from skill 2. You can also do skill 1 mark, skill 2 mark, and then finish off with skill 3. Or you can also do skill 2 mark twice, and then finish it off with skill 3. So basically, 2 of yellow does the most damage, and then when you mix it up, it does lesser damage, but it places a slow debuff. And when you do 2 of skill 2 mark, it has the least damage, but it has the biggest slow debuff. So usually yellow is what you want to do. And one more gimmick about Thoth is that every time she does her 5th combo, you can get to use her skill 1 or 2 for free. So this, I'll demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see how the skill at the bottom right is available now? So that's an eternal cooldown. It has its own internal cooldown. So let me show you. I will do skill 1 and leave it on cooldown, and then 5-hit combo. See how skill 1 is back, and I'll use it again. The cooldown is still there. Skill 1 again. See, the cooldown is still there. So it's an internal cooldown. So every time she does her 5th combo, she gets 1 free use, like that. So it's really intuitive to play. You basically just need to mix the 2 marks together and then finish it off with skill 3. Like that. 5th attack. Skill 1, skill 3. So that's for the basics on her normal form. So now comes the good part. The best part about Thoth. You see her energy at the bottom? Whenever it's full, you can press and hold basic attack and this will happen. Yeah, she's gonna explode. All her clothes will be off. And you can go crazy with her skills. Everything will be free. Like skill 1, skill 2, like that. So I already spent some time talking and then her mode is already gone. But as you can see, her energy charges over time. And then when it's full, you press basic attack again and you just spam all her skills. Now once it's full, press and hold basic. Spam skill 3, skill 1, skill 2. Basic attack, skill 1, basic attack, skill 2. Skill 1, skill 2. Just like that. And then she's out of the form. So it's all about skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. And then when you use her burst, start with skill 3 right away. Like that. Burst. Skill 3. Just basically press everything on cooldown. Of course, there's an optimal rotation for this, but this is the gist of Thoth's moveset. Like that. And then this is her ultimate. So just like that. This is why Thoth is really good. Ranged character, very comfy. Match skill 1 and skill 2, and then finish with skill 3. Every time when it's full, press and hold basic. She strips. And then spam everything. Spam everything. Every time 5th combo, you can press a button. Like that. Okay, now let's move on to another combat featuring her partner, Segment. And then you can see their special ultimate chain. Oh, but before that, let me show you her skin. Her special skin from this patch. So I'm gonna change it here. Poem of Eventide. That's her special skin. And if you bought the scene, your lobby will be changed to this. So peak. So yeah, this skin will also change her animation, her skills, and everything. It will be available in the shop for outfit tickets. So peak. So right here, this is an example team featuring Sekhmet and Thoth, and then I have Ling Guang here as the support. So when you have Sekhmet and Thoth together, they will have a chain ultimate over here, Broken Thread of Destiny. So this is why their chain ultimate is really good. But that's not the important part. What makes the chain ultimate so good is the animation. So, ultimate is ready. You guys ready? I'm gonna press ultimate. It's so peak. So not only it's strong, it's basically eye candy for the ultimate. That's why when you have a Selector, you can pick either Sekhmet for that ultimate or Ling Guang. Both are good. Sekhmet if you want to buff your Thoth all the way. Ling Guang if you have multiple teams and then she can support all the teams. Ultimate's ready again. Yeah. That's Thoth and Sekhmet for you. So see, I'm not even like looking at the screen because she's ranged. All her attacks hit no matter where she is. Or at least most of her attacks will hit. And then every time it's 100, just press and hold basic again. She's gonna strip. And then start pressing every button. Like that. And then ultimate's ready again. So yeah. Not only that, you can see PC client. It's really smooth. Really smooth. As far as PC client go. PC ports. So from this time of posting, the event is gonna be running for about a month. You're gonna still have a lot of time to catch up. And during this event, Joint Defense Agreement Alpha is where you go to farm your materials. And this is the event shop that will help with getting Thoth's gear. Outfits are also getting a rerun. Outfits that you've missed from before. A select few of them. And also, this thing over here called Celebration Giveaway. So when you roll up to 320, the game will hand out one whole copy of Thoth. 30 of her shards here. 30 of her intel. So it starts from 20 and goes all the way to 320. If you look at the individual rewards, the first one is 5 limited time precise scan voucher tickets. And the highlights of this milestone reward is at 180. 180 is Thoth's Functor, basically her signature weapon. They'll be giving out Thoth's Functor at 180 rolls and another Thoth's Fragment. So if you rolled Thoth already, this one's gonna push her to SS rank. So yeah, if you decide to spend in this patch, they have this milestone in place. Extra rewards when you do. So to wrap things up, I think now is a good time to try out Aether Gazer, especially when it has a PC client. I think PC client is a really big appealing factor for me, especially now that I'm actually back in the game. And also the Selector, the very attractive part of this patch to me is this Selector. And if you're new or you've just returned, don't forget to join a guild. Guild will give you extra rewards that you can buy in the guild shop. Apart from that, if this video has been helpful to you in bringing you up to speed to Aether Gazer, whether you're new or returning, consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe to the video. And also click on my link in the description below to download the game. And that's all for me for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. See you later.